This is one of the most fun times to handicap, which is the first round of the playoffs, because you are going to still see some disparity. There's so many player props to play. You have to like start factoring in like, oh, are we going to get playoff Jimmy? Like, are we getting playoff P? Like, are we getting all these guys who like to show out in April and May? And are they going to continue trends that you couldn't really watch in the regular season, but you had to look over at a postseason? And so I think the number one club in that particular realm is your very own Los Angeles Lakers. Like, not exactly a normal 8 seed entering the play-in. How are you feeling about Lakers going into Tuesday night's action?
I feel pretty good. And, obviously there's a big conversation of should the Lakers lose on purpose Tuesday to avoid the Nuggets and then take that risk of the second play-in game where you play the winner of the Warriors-Kings. That is ridiculous.
That is so insane. Who's on the other side of this argument? Like, I want to chat with them. I want to make sure they're okay.
There's people out there. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of people out there. And here's my thing. This is when you want the Nuggets. You're going to play them anyway. I think you're going to have to play them anyway to get to the finals. So why play them in the conference finals after you play 2 rounds and more wear and tear on LeBron and AD, where you can play them in the first round where theoretically they're at the freshest they're going to be in the playoffs. And not to mention, Toby, in the first round, you get 2 days off in between games. In the conference finals, you only get 1 day off. So I think that definitely benefits an old guy like LeBron James. And all these games have been close. We always talked about it, right? Like, it's not like the Nuggets are just blowing the Lakers out. Every game is close into the fourth quarter, and then they make a couple crazy shots and they execute better at their end. But this is not an unbeatable team.
Like, you're already talking about age and rest and things like that. Why the F would you want to play on Friday and basically see game 1 to the Thunder like right away? Like, if we're going to talk about old men and rest, like, you want to take care of business Tuesday and get 3 days off before you have to take the Nuggets on, instead of like having to turn right around and play the Thunder after trying to like knock Steph or this young Kings team off of their purse. I don't understand. It's nuts. It's like you just assume that this is some sort of video game where if at halftime of the second game it's not going well, you can just hit reset until you get the result you want. Like, you have to win on Tuesday night. Tuesday night is when you need to take care of business.
And not to mention those 2 teams that you will be playing against in the second game, you haven't had success against lately. The Warriors have had your number this year, and you haven't beat the Kings in, I feel like, almost 2 years. You're playing with fire trying to play that game.